Oh, hello. How are you guys? We're blasting today. By blasting, I mean we're doing the opposite of blasting. We're vibing. That's what we are. Let's turn on some music. Ow. Let's turn on some music, and we'll vibe with it. How's everyone doing? Hi. Oh my goodness. I still don't see chat. I didn't update. Oh, YouTube, I didn't update you. Oh no, the title. No. Copy, paste, update all. YouTube, I have been neglecting you. I lost like 3 subscribers yesterday on YouTube. Dude, I don't know what it was about Crusader Kings, but Jesus, people unsubscribed from that right away. Ghost, a spooky ghost. How are you, Founzy? We're gonna play some POB today, where we do probably bleed gladiator. I'm thinking. I was cooking today at work. Because do you guys know the tincture that lets you do 30% more bleed damage? What if we scale it with 300% increased effect? That means our bleeds will do 120% more damage to hit enemies on full life. Which means we can do a lot of cool things. I'm thinking we reroll, okay? Nothing against the cast on crit build, all right? But Gary the Cockboy dies a little bit too often, and it's starting to ruin what is otherwise a fantastic league for me. So we're going to build something tanky, something with a lot of block. We're not going to cheese it with like 100% chance to block gladiator. Kind of stupid, but whatever. It's too much investment. We're going to go tinctures. We're going to go bleed. We're going to go pops. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And we're going to do tinctures, and we're going to do the 120% more damage build, all right? No life flask. We'll figure out a way. Life finds a way, chat. We're going to have the one tincture build with no flasks, all right? Today's the day we do it. Certainly that'll be worth losing all your flasks and not causing any issues whatsoever. No, we'll figure it out. We're fine. It's like building Righteous Fire, except without the Righteous Fire. And we just bleed Earthquake, and we just whoop ass, all right? I'm thinking this is going to be a bleed Earthquake build. I still don't see chat on my restream, but we'll figure that out. How's everyone doing today? I had a great day. My pizza oven, I'm going to be cooking pizza in my oven, but that'll come a little bit later, you know? Just like how we figured out how Cock and Gary the Storm Cascade. No, this is different. We're coming back to the cast on crit build, but it needs to cook, okay? It came out a little raw. We shouldn't have done it sleek start, but it's fine. I want to come back to it when I have a little bit more currency and I have a bow with spell cascade. That's basically what it comes down to. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. First of all, we need music. Where's my muse? You know, we gotta get some music going. Chat, I can't read you. I'm doing something. I can't. Apparently, I'm not allowed to read you guys anymore while I'm looking at music. Hold on. Boom. There we go. This is some music. You guys haven't heard this song before. Okay. Is it different? It's different this time. Yes, it is different. It's always different until it isn't. No, this will transcend. Okay. It'll transcend like this song. All right. So, what are we doing? We're going to make a gladiator, and we're going to do Earthquake. Do they have the new Earthquakes in there? No, they don't, but that's okay, right? Okay, that's fine. 20% quality. So Earthquake there's been a lot of buffs to bleed this league, okay? But we have to be careful, because if we're doing this tincture shit with 120% more damage, all right? And we're gonna figure out a way. We have to be extremely careful with ever hitting anything important with anything but the aftershock of an earthquake. Now, we could go lacerate with one-handed weapons and just go gladiator, but that's more of like a Crimson Dancy kind of build, right? I don't like that. We're gonna go earthquake. We're gonna figure out a way to never hit the enemy with our first hit, okay? That's our goal, okay? We're gonna cheese this shit, okay? No. We are in yellow map. Shut the fuck up, okay? We're cooking, all right? Fist of War is useless. We're going bleed. Bleed deeps, bleed. All right. Here's my logic here. We're gonna go to the, hold on. Before we even start, before we even waste our time, the tinctures, okay? Can I make one yet? Am I allowed? I can, sweet. So we're gonna go blood sap. So blood, okay. So this is a mod in the game. Bleeding you inflict on non-bleeding enemies deals 30% more damage. I don't know why I thought on full life enemies, but that's not true. Basically, we're gonna scale tinctures. We're gonna do the meme, okay? We're gonna go enduring suffusion. Tinctures applied to you have 75% increased effect per empty flask slot. So if we do not do a Crimson Dance build, if we do traditional ass one hit Omega Bleed build, okay? With no other flasks, this gets 300% increased effect, which makes it 120% more damage, which is like the old weapon craft. So if we make a build that doesn't need any flasks, including life flask, we have 120% more damage. That's a lot of damage. The pinnacles live another. No, it's fine. It's fine. Dot cap, baby. What's the plan when the first bleed expires? No, we just do this again. It's not capped on full life. It's bleeding you inflict on non-bleeding enemies. So all we have to do is just hit them with the aftershock and then run around like a moron, dodging shit, okay? I'm not dying anymore, all right? HC viable build. That's what we're making here today, okay? Gary, you don't have a life flask. It's okay. Nothing that a bunch of regen can't solve, okay? We're making Righteous Fire without the benefits of Righteous Fire and all of the downsides, okay? That's what we're doing today. We're cooking. Okay, that's fine, all right? Now, here's the thing, chat. I was looking at prices. I'm looking at, like, I looked at anything above a divine and nothing looked interesting. In fact, the only thing that maybe is interesting is percent chance to refresh bleeding duration on hit. But we're not hitting that often. It's like 25% at the best. But like, there's really not much else that's really interesting. I don't know. It's just, nothing else is really like, there's really not much, which means we don't need to buy anything. That's about it. That's really it. There's nearly nothing else on here that's like cool. I don't know. It's just, that's about it. We're just gonna go bleed and just scale it to fucking infinity. Oh, it is also worth saying that all of these benefits do get a 300% increased effectiveness. So shit like bleeding duration, if we have 25%, this becomes 100%. So maybe it's worth something, because then we can hit him with the aftershock or do something stupid like the delayed earthquake thing. Maybe we do that meme. So we do like an Omega Earthquake, and then we just refresh it just by hitting them, you know? I don't know if it's worth it, but we could do it. This becomes 100%, but it is, but like this is like the most expensive mod, I'm sure. Like, why would you have anything else on there, you know? I don't know. There's really nothing else on here that we want to like scale. Chills from your hits always reduce action speed by at least 60%. It is worth saying that we can go bleed and chill if we went maces, because maces have the, where is it? Yeah, all damage with maces and scepters inflict chill, which means chills from your hits always reduce action speed by at least 60%. I don't know if that's actually capped that high, but we can scale anything a lot. Crush on full life or damage versus low life are both decent. Yeah, that's true. Where's my music? I believe I had Weeb music playing. Excuse me. How about this? Let's do that. Has anything interesting come up? There we go. Sweet. Crush on full life. I just looked through the price of everything. The most expensive one for this flask specifically is like 5 divines because nobody's playing bleed builds. But I didn't see anything that interesting. So maybe Oh, wow. That scale's high. You can get, on any ascendancy, you can get 100% chance to chain. And if you don't do the meme and you have a life last, you can still get 30, 60, 90. Yeah, you can get 100% chance to have projectiles collide or chain off cliffs. That seems really powerful. Casca-chan, welcome to the Cope stream, where we make a bleed build and we do some stupid shit, okay? That's the goal here. Also, we can get melee strike range. Oh, we can get a lot of melee strike range. 300% increased effect means this goes up to 2 meters for melee strike range. 2 meters is 20 units. Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa, everybody chill out a second. How much melee strike range can I get off a Tincture? Because, like, what is that sword wheel? What does that give you? 1.4. You can get two, if you have 0.6, you can get 22 units of melee strike range? Maybe we don't do Earthquake. That's a lot of melee strike range. How expensive is that? Can I just buy that? How's everyone doing today? Cheerio. Oh, Cheerio. Hello, Melly. Wow, Cheerio. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. How are you? Are you okay? How's life? So let's do the Tincture. Let's do Blood Sap. And let's look for melee strike range. And that's it. In fact, well, let's do both. Let's do the bleed duration. Oh God, bleed refresh. Refresh. What's the mod called? Oh, no, we want chills. Sorry, hold on. Well, whatever, let's just search that. No results found? That is the mod. Wait, is everyone buying these? Or is this like something nobody's putting up for sale? Might as well go cleave if you're doing memes. Honestly, with if we get 22 units of melee strike range, there's all of a sudden a lot of melee builds I want to play. Does every Tincture get that as an opportunity? I think so. Wrong mod, scroll way down. It's not an implicit, is it? It's not fractured. Isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it meter instead of metrus? Okay, whatever. An alchemy. Wow. Oh, but that's a little low roll. What's the highest one's costing? 1 chaos. Wow, really? Well, that's trivial. Well, can I pair it with anything interesting? What do we pair it with? Do we chat? Okay, PoE weebs, I have questions because now I'm thinking this is insane for melee builds. Okay, imagine Cyclone with... Does Cyclone want 22 meters with melee strike range? What does Cyclone to convert that into? Traditional Cyclone. You get 10% AoE per 0.1 meter. So 22 melee strike range from just your Tincture. No, sorry, 24 melee strike range. So 2.4 meters is 240% increased AoE. But that's just increased. Wouldn't you rather do like a strike build? Now I'm wondering, do we even go Earthquake? If we're doing Tincture shit, like if we're really memeing this, what melee strike builds love melee strike range? Do we go like dual strike? Oh, we don't have the alternate yet? Does dual strike want bleed? I don't remember what the new one was. No, dual strike was impale. No, that's double strike. Ooh. Why don't Cyclones want more melee strike range? I played max range Cyclone before they changed how Cyclone interacts with more strike range. It was a nice meme. Oh, are you talking about Legion? I've heard people going Reeve. Yeah, but then you have to play Reeve and jump off a cliff, you know? Get the old noose out. Who likes playing Reeve? Come on, don't cope, all right? Also use reverse knockback on it. Oh, that's real meme. Isn't Earthquake super fucked too because you can hit with the first part, you inflict bleed before the aftershock? No. Because if you have 22 melee strike range, you can hit wherever the fuck you want on the map. You don't need shit. It is worth saying it doesn't scale, the aftershock does not scale with melee strike range. But if you can land the Earthquake anywhere you want, you don't need to go to melee range. You can like aim it away from the boss and then just explode it. Why not? I mean, what else are you gonna have as your secondary mod? Okay, PoE weeps. All right, math weeps. I have a question. Maybe you guys know this. Chills from your hits always reduced action speed by at least 15% for a bleed build, okay? We can go maces, we can turn all damage to chill. What is the cap on that? Because right now, if there is no cap, I can reduce the action speed of everything in the game by 60%. Just here. So there must be a cap to it, right? Is it 30% like on players, chill effect? New Lacerate or Reverted Sunder. New Lacerate's a one-handed bleed. The damage effectiveness is the same as current Lacerate, but you have to use one-handed weapons and with a shield, which is fine for like Gladiator, for like Crimson Dance stacking, but it's not good for this Tincture. And that's the whole point of this build, is to do the meme. I want to do 4 empty flask slots. I want a Tincture. I want to, ideally, I don't even have totems. I want to press right click, okay? I want one hand free to like jack off with, okay? This is the jack off build, okay? That's the goal, all right? Our goal is to make a build with 300% increase effectiveness of our Tincture and just do dumb shit, okay? That's why I'm thinking about going Gladiator, because it has the explodes. No, the other new Lacerate? With really high attack speed? Is that the build? The 80% attack speed one? That's just on hit Lacerate, right? That's like old Lacerate, except less, you know? I miss old Lacerate. Ugh. Are we using the Minotaur Earthquake? It's an option if we have to. I don't want to. I don't want to because it sounds like cancer gameplay. Okay, you know what? To be fair, if we do, I would do it on one condition. Because we scale our tinctures to 300% increase effective mods, we can get 100% chance to refresh bleeding duration on hit. So theoretically, we could have the insane bleed and then just weapon swap to a bow and arrow and just keep ensnaring arrow on them. We could do that. That's an option. It's definitely something we could do and just keep refreshing the bleed with ensnaring arrow. Or even have totems, I guess, could do that too. They would refresh it. But that's why I'm saying, like, these bleed flasks are so cheap right now. You can kind of just make whatever the fuck you want or just buy it. Because nobody's buying them. Nobody's playing a bleed build except for like weird snipe bow shit. Which, pass. This is the Jack-Off build, so I haven't watched the patch notes. Koska-chan, I saw you playing League of Legends yesterday or the day before. Are you excited for the new patch where they move bushes around and move walls around, and now there's like a dragon that we need to see the effect of? It's exciting. I'm gonna play a lot of League of Legends when it comes out, Koska-chan. Maybe I'll reach out to you. Warning, I am a bronze player. I never said I was good at the game, but I will play it. Just look at it. It does not have bleed and has increased AoE. No, I want bleed though. I want to play a bleed build. Yeah, 80% attack speed Lacerate looks decent for Crimson Dance, but not with this terrible Tincture idea. Actually, this is kind of a good Tincture idea for a Cyclone. Are we just playing Cyclone? I don't want to play Cyclone, but 240% increased AoE is fine, but it's just increased AoE. It's not like guys, okay, here, let me do you a favor here. Let's say we play the new Dual Strike or something, right? Let's do this. Let's add this to the build. We have melee strike range, all that shit, right? Now we take this mod. No, yes. Okay, we take this. Does that? Oh, it doesn't channel it. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Fuck. Oh God, this is it. Okay, hold on. This example's not working very well. Can I just have a weapon Physical staff. All right, sweet. Okay. Oh God, you can't use the staff with dual strike. Ah, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to prove a point. Everyone shut up. Okay, there, okay. Melee strike range, okay? Sweet. What is my melee strike range? The answer is 2.2 right now, and that's without this. Does that actually, it does increase it. This is 2.2, okay, sweet. So we're gonna do plus 2.4 meters to melee strike range. That's our melee strike range. Do you guys see how big this melee strike range is? What if we do wild strike with it? Would that be dumb? We do the new wild strike shit? I'm thinking about it. Like most good effects you can add for a melee build, probably does better with Cyclone. Do you see how big your Cyclone would be? Ah, god damn it. Fine, we'll look at the Cyclone. Cyclone. Wow, it's the same range. It's like, okay, it's pretty fucking big. Okay, that is really big because the camera zoomed out in the shot. Is it zoomed out? Is that worth playing Cyclone though? Look at the size, the girth, the weight. I don't know. Wouldn't you guys rather play like a dual strike build or something? Like, why would you pick Cyclone? Look at how much they need to mimic a fraction of Reeve's AoE. Fine. All right, let's do the... Well, Reeve doesn't need it. Reeve is just stupid. What can you get? 6 stages with... Or 8 stages with Vol Reeve? 4 max stages. What is Vol Reeve? Because you can add that on top, right? Plus 4 max stages, so you can get 8. Okay, so 8 stages. They didn't do anything. Oh, wait, I'm still on dual strike. Oh, I wasn't on Cyclone. Oh, well, fuck. There you go. That's Cyclone. That's not that big a deal. That's not even that girthy, chat. You guys talk big game, but you're a shower, not a grower, okay? Let's look at Reeve. All right, Reeve with 8 stages. Go. What's that shit? That's nothing. Wouldn't you guys rather just play dual strike and just fuck shit up? Dude, I'm telling you, melee strike range is the shit for actual melee strike builds. It's the size of Reeve at 8 stages. That's how big our melee strike range is with 1 tincture and no other investments besides having no flasks. But we don't talk about that. That's huge AoE. Is there a melee strike build that wants bleed? It's not about the length, it's about how meaty the hits are, but that's why we're playing, that's why we're doing, chat, remember, 120% more damage with bleed on non-bleeding enemies permanently. That's like the old weapon craft mod. People were like, oh, bring the weapon craft mod back. It is back, bitch. Just give up your goddamn dying suns and your taste of hates and your whatever, life flasks, life flask virgins, all right? Embrace the tincture chads, all right? What was I Googling? Oh, the dual strike, right. Dual strike, I don't know what I expected Googling that. PoE, we want trans dual strike, which is here. Okay, 50% more damage with main hand weapon, uses offhand weapon attack time, 1% more damage with main hand weapon per quality. Wow, that's really impressive. But you have to wield 2 different types of weapons, and you have 244% increase effectiveness of added damage. It's not as good as Earthquake. It's not as good as Earthquake. If we're gonna go melee strike range, I want a melee strike skill. Strike. Really? Oh, baby. There we go. We want movement, duration, chaining, bow, melee. Melee? I guess it has to be. Let's see here. Bone Shatter, Carnage, Complex Trauma, Dom Blow, Double Strike of Momentum, Dual Strike. No elemental hit on here. Interesting. Glacial Hammer can't bleed, but it is interesting. Heavy Strike? I mean, double damage, huge range. How does Double Strike compare to Earthquake? What is this? 313%. And you're probably going to get the double damage bleed. So that's 616%. What does that scale by level? It's actually pretty good. 616%. Okay, hold on. I need a calculator. Okay, hold on. 100 bleed damage. Okay, we do 100 bleed damage, okay? Multiply it by 616% for the double damage. Is 61,600. Wait, I did that wrong. Fuck. 100 times 6.26 is 626 bleed damage. Okay, sweet. What about Flicker? No, it doesn't matter how much melee strike range you have. I think Flicker always puts you on the enemy. I think melee strike range just affects the distance at which you can teleport to them. It will make mapping hilarious. Reeve is 400% more AoE. If you get a bit of increased AoE, it goes crazy. I wish you kept count of how often Gary thought various modifiers applied to ailments like proj damage, pen, and double damage. What? It doesn't apply. Oh, God. Okay, 313. So what's Earthquake scaling with here? 150%, 180% more. So the aftershock of Earthquake, get rid of the quality because I can't do math in my head. 150% more of 150% increased. So you do 100 damage, then it does 150 damage, then you're multiplying that by 150 more. So it's 375% total damage without quality, but it only gets better with quality. So this does do more damage, but you have to wait for the aftershock. That's kind of what it comes down to, right? Fuck. Oh no! Oh no! Earthquake! Wait! It doesn't scale with melee strike range, does it? Because it's not a melee strike skill. Does that mean I can't just Earthquake wherever I want with that Tincture? Oh, we can't play Earthquake then! I mean, I guess we could just ignore the mod, but like, how do you ignore that? If we're ever gonna do a Tincture build, we have to do the 2.4 meters to melee strike range. It has higher placement range, but the AoE isn't affected. I'll take it. We're going Earthquake. All right, it's settled. There's nothing else, right? Unless anybody else has any idea. Maybe Molten Strike shit, but that's not bleed. I want to do bleed. I want to do a bleed build, okay? So I feel like there's nothing else. Leap Slam of Groundbreaking? Wait, what's that scaling? 320%. That's useless. That's so bad. Why? I mean, it'd be kind of hilarious, but no. All right, we're doing Earthquake. Fuck it! If only range was melee's only problem, this build is dead. What do you mean it's dead? It's great, all right? It'll work, all right? Let a man dream, okay? This can work, okay? Delete, 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 Earthquake. Okay, we are going Gladiator because we're a bleed build and we should represent Duelist, Gladiator. We're gonna be a Warden with Tinctures with 120% more damage. Does that actually count toward damage here? I don't think it does. We don't have any, I don't know, what's like a really basic, do we go axes probably? Drop the crit. Don't need the attack speed. 500. Okay. So now we do... does the tincture apply? Oh, I guess I should actually do that, huh? Ailment calculation, no. Where is there not really a way to put the enemies? Oh, there we go. Yes, cap to a single bleed, but it doesn't increase the damage, huh? I actually don't know. In bleeding you inflict on non-bleeding enemies. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know why this isn't applying. It should. I mean, I guess I could just put, you know, 120% more damage. Just do that. If only range. I wonder if Russian Gary is already in reds. It's a meme, Cheerio. There's a guy who looks nothing like me, by the way, but chat's memeing on it. Chance to bleed. Oh, we didn't have a chance to bleed on, that's why. Oh no, it still doesn't work. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh, but it's not giving me, oh, but this doesn't scale. I get it. So we have 300% increased effect of tinctures. Not able. Okay, so we're gonna manually put it in. I think we're just gonna edit the item. So edit, this is gonna be plus 2.4 meters to melee strike range. 100% chance to refresh bleeding. Bleeding you inflict on non-bleeding enemies deals 120% more damage. Save. Save. Okay, done. It is now accounted for. Sweet. He does kind of look like you. Does he, chat? Does he? I don't think he looks anything like me. I'm fatter than him, so my face is rounder, and yeah, I look nothing like him. I look nothing like him, chat. What the fuck? Nah, don't cope, chat. All right. So we're capped on a single bleed. We have 2.4 melee strike range and 100% chance to refresh bleeding duration on hit. In fact, this is a very safe build, because after we hit him once with the bleed earthquake, we can smack this dude from like across the arena with our melee strike range, okay? So I think we're fine. We only ever have to hit the one bleed with the aftershock, and we're just kiting that shit, right? Very defensive build, which is needed because we don't have any life flasks. So let's solve that in a second. Oh, we can go volatility too. Oh, it's so cool. There's a way to configure like max bleed, right? Is the enemy moving? He will be. We're not gonna go Crimson Dance, so that is important here. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Did we go Bark Skin? We can't go Nature's Concoction, that's useless. You know, chat, if we don't have any flasks, I kind of don't want any other buttons, but I think we have to go with Totem. It feels like Gary put through some Dione face filter. That is the most weeb shit I've ever heard, and I don't even know what it is. Dione face filter? Sounds Korean. No. It sounds Hong Kongian. Casca, I'm so sorry. Are you from Hong Kong? I think you said you were from Hong Kong, right? Oh God. It's not like it's not like you gonna build not tanky from where you start. Yeah. Douyin is Chinese TikTok. Isn't TikTok Chinese TikTok? Let's go. I'm still considering, like, do we go like, do we just say fuck the evasion and just go for a bunch of armor? You know, I've heard a lot of good things about Detect Evil, because it isn't just for the league mechanic. It also shows you like essences on the map. It shows you like, it just makes mapping better, apparently. I don't know, Legion, it shows you some shit if it doesn't interfere. Like, we might do that just for the quality of life, and then we just go bark skin for the fuck of it. It only reserves 25%, and you get like 150% increased armor. Detect evil should be core. Honestly, it's really hard for me to give up that knapsack, dude. The inventory space is so nice. And not even for just having an inventory space. Like, even if you had already your inventory, but you sectioned off a part of it where it's like, please don't put anything in here until you have to. If that was like always there, that would be great. Gary, what about the end of your inventory? That's different. Okay, it's on the opposite side, all right? Wait, are these the new ascendancies? These are second ascendancies. These guys are the League mechanic ascendancies. So we get tinctures, which can be applied to weapons and attacks only, but they can make all of your damage ignite, shock, chill, bleed does way more. All damage can poison, but again, only for weapon attacks. This ascendancy is like Scion 2.0. You have little charms you can equip that gives you like ascendancy properties, and you get a little knapsack of extra inventory space. And this ascendancy is all about like blood magic 2.0, and spells you cast yourself gain added phys damage equal to 75% of the life cost, and you get like a bunch of random shit nobody else picks. I don't know, it's the weirdest one. Not many people have done this yet, but building. Backpack should be $20. Honestly, that would be pay to win. I would agree with that, but I'd buy it. I would. The fact that it's separate is what makes it so good. Yeah. I pay $40 for a mod that would allow me to dump all of my inventory into the stash pressing one button. Your town portal scrolls, though. Town portal scrolls. And nowadays, can people really complain about that? If you have like affinities in your tab, you don't even need a dump tab anymore. That's how easy it is now. Anyway, we're going gladiator. We're going to go for blood in the eyes, which means we have... Well, I was about to say we have blind, but we're not hitting the boss that often, but we should take maim, right? Bark skin stacks is always going to be at 10 until it's not, but we won't worry about that. More physical damage over time. Now the question is, what else do we do here? We don't benefit from more attack speed much. We could go for more movement speed, but if we go, oh god, I think we go out matching out last. And we just go for frenzy charges. I think that's what we do. I think that's just too much damage not to get. And maybe then we just go arena challenger just to have the charges. I don't know what else we would do here, but we do have challenger charges. It's not going to help our damage at all, but you know, it's nice. Are you going to quit the league when this build doesn't even make it to maps? What are you talking about? This build's going to be great, dog. It's going to be excellent. I can feel it, all right? Hella bleed, hella regen. It's going to be juicy, all right? That's useless. I'm thinking... We don't need attack speed. We don't need accuracy either. We're not going crit, right? This is non-crit build. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Immune to bleed. Chat, how hard is it? There's a mastery that says you can't be inflicted with more than one damage or non-damage ailment if you have one of each. How hard is it to like be immune to everything just by self-chilling and self-bleeding? It, like think, do you guys remember the Apep Supremacy Shield with Chaos Inoculation, where everything poisons you, but you have CI so it doesn't matter, and then you're immune to bleeding with poison stuff? If you're poisoned in any context, you're immune to all other damage, not just bleed. You're also immune to ignite and anything else that does damage over time. It's pretty good, right? I don't know, just something worth thinking about. I think we go Iron Reflexes. No, we have to go Panopticon, right? Like, how do you not? Deadly ailments, yes. Cruelty. I think we need it. I do. I think we need it. And we'll just stick to a 5 link now, maybe? Because we can always go brutality. Ah, fuck it. Let's do brutality. Let's go bleed. Impale is useless. We don't need chance to bleed. Chat, our damage is looking pretty good. I don't know, dog. We can never poison and bleed. Yeah, we need to go endurance charges. We'll figure out how to do them, but I need to make sure the build even works. Don't need impale. We could go melee AoE. I don't hate that idea. Don't need accuracy. Unwavering stance is probably needed, sadly. We need to not get stunned. Damage. We just say fuck it and just go martial. Wow, this is giving how much damage? Wow. Wow, face reveal. Odysseus, Varjal. Oh my god, I'm not reading chat. Oh god, not a good streamer. Varjal, hello. I haven't seen you here before. Hello, hello. If you have input, please tell me, because I kind of suck. But we're gonna make these tinctures work, all right? What, face reveal? Odysseus, yeah, well, I mean, we've done face reveals before, but hi. Oh, I don't know if what do you expected Gary the Goo Boy to look like, but hope my haircut I had a week ago kind of makes up for it. The problem is if I look this direction, my haircut looks stupid. But if I look this direction, it still looks stupid. But if I look like here, or no, I don't know. It's in the awkward phase right now. Give it another week. I agree. You wouldn't poison and bleed, but what if the poison bleeds out of the wound? Ah! Who is this guy, chat? Who are you? Motherfucker. Odysseus, hi. New for me as well. Oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you enjoying the new league? What are you playing? What are you doing? We're gonna judge you, chat. Do we do war cries? There's no way, right? There's no war cry that really benefits bleed builds, right? Look at this. What chump would do a war cry for 0.6 melee strike range? Like a chump when you have one tincture with 2.5 range. 6 times 4, 2.4 range. No. No, because we don't benefit from double damage. Do we just go for AoE? I think we just go Enduring Cry. Because it's like our heal button, right? Because we don't have a flask. So Enduring Cry, increased duration. Actually, does that? Hold on. Does increasing the duration of Enduring Cry actually give you more healing overall? Or does it take that regenerated amount of life, the 2,000 life, and just stretch it over a longer period of time? I actually don't know how increased duration affects Enduring Cry. Trying Bleed Bow Gladiator. A little bit too spicy for me. I don't like Bleed Bow that much. For me, Bleed Bow is all about like not doing that. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan because I don't like snipe. Yeah, I butchered it a bunch trying to say it. Happens to us all, buddy. Casca-chan, depends on how the healing is worded. Regenerate 2,000 life over 1 second. Makes me think it's gonna stretch it out longer. Actually trying snipe now. Interesting but odd. I did cast on crit necromancer for my league start, and boy oh boy, it works. It is functional. It does shit, but it's really squishy, and I made that mistake, and I'm not gonna make that again. All right. So what do we do here, chat? We're gonna have Enduring Cry. That's gonna be our heal button. We have Bark Skin, which means we need Determination. We're probably going, yeah, Iron Reflexes, right? So we should go Grace and Banner. So that's 3. We're not going to have room for Malevolence, are we? Did we just drop Grace and just go Malevolence? And just have that? I think we have to, right? We need the damage. So we drop Iron Reflexes, which is fine. We're okay with that. Bunch of armor. Endurance flask. Boom, 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 boom. We need reservation, right? Armor, percent damage. We have to be a little careful not to look at total damage of the bleed, but look at the bleed DPS. Does it say heal X over X seconds? Yes, it heals X over X seconds. So I'm thinking that increased duration does in fact make it last longer, so it doesn't benefit us. Fortify, no. Pass on Fortify. No blood magic. Yes, this. Armor node, do we just go minus crit? Yes. I like minus crit a lot. Are we using axes? Yes, because we want the bleed shit, right? Except we go this wheel. Boom, boom, boom. Intimidate. Do we want to trigger the intimidate one? It's minor, right? And then, bleeding you inflict deals damage 15% faster. Pretty sweet. Boom. 5% faster bleeding. 15% faster bleeding. Bleed duration. Because we want that. Regen, super important. Here's the question, chat. Where do we go now? I want damage. We have 150,000 DPS on a trivial 500 DPS cleaver, but we can buy a better weapon, you know? I'm in softcore trade. We can abuse it. I think we have to go up here, right? Like this wheel as well. So we go boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is all worth it. We still need overwhelm, so that works. Crush enemies for 4 seconds. Do I care about crush? Is that just movement speed? Oh, that's absolutely useless. Okay. Well, damage overtime multiplier per impale. No, 10% more max. Yeah, that's huge. We're not gonna go down there. What we are gonna do is come up here like this. Chat, is it ever worth it to get Impaler? No, it's not. Because I don't see a world. The reason why is because it gives you 4 impales for free. But the mastery is bleeding per impale, and I think our bleed is always going to last longer than the impale thing, so we're not actually going to benefit from the tincture, so I don't think it's worth getting that. But it is worth going here. Big damage over time multiplier. Yeah, worth it. Worth it. Nothing else here. Yeah, it gives me huge bleed per impale. It gives me 14% more damage? Is that worth it then? Is there like a mod on the tincture for like, instead of like bleed duration, is there one for like impale? There's not. Poisons you inflict. Chill. Crush. Low life. What is the increased damage on low life? Oh, shit. 85? So we get 300% increased effect of that. Okay, let's say we meme and say 90 for the sake of my head. 90, 9, 8, 27, 360% increased damage? Okay. That's kind of hot. Oh, we have to manually put it in too. Edit. 300, we'll say 340 for a lower roll. Okay, so if we check enemies is on hold life, or half life or whatever, With new Earthquake or old gem? Probably old gem. I'm sure you could do some memey shit with like big new Earthquake and just keep it up with the Tincture mod that lets you renew the bleeding. But nah, that's a meme for another day, all right? I feel like they thought increasing the duration to get more heals with all the increased duration nodes. Yeah, maybe, Casca. Maybe. True. Enemy corpse life. Is the enemy on low life? Wow. The moment the boss hits half life, we double our damage because of all the increased. Or almost. Well, basically. That's pretty powerful. That is really powerful. I think we have to take it. I think we're obligated to. So how expensive would that be, chat? Let's buy it. Well, figuratively, but I want to see the price of them. Trade. So we're looking for a tincture. That's the blood sap. We're looking for melee strike range. We're looking for at least probably 0.4. And for our increased damage, well, shit. Low life? Increased damage against low life enemies, I believe is what we're looking for. I don't see it. There we go. And we're looking for like 80 minimum, maybe 75, probably 80. Search. 4 chaos. Wow. Four chaos. This one's 90% and we can get it for 10 chaos. It's so cheap. Yeah, these ones are like a divine. Okay, somebody else realizes how good these are. Okay, these are being listed for a divine now. Wow. An hour ago, 20C for 0.6 melee strike range. Hold on, I'm gonna buy it. Hold on. How much do I have? How much chaos do I even have? If it's anything 4 or more, I think we're gonna just buy one of these just to have it. Seems really good. 2? Fuck. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. We could buy them later. I don't think anyone's gonna play a bleed build anytime soon. Okay, so these guys are pretty cheap. And I can just drop the melee strike range if I ever just wanted, like, not deal with it. But I kind of want to scale that with all the increased tincture effect. It is nice to know that other people are finding out how good this is. So that's pretty huge. Okay, so that basically gives us 20... If it gives us 90% more damage when they're on low life because of all the increased percent you're getting. That gives us like what, 30-40% more damage all the time, basically? It's not bad. We don't need skill effect duration at all. Brink of death, maybe? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, chat. We're cooking. So I think... I'm thinking. We have bleed pops. I'm not too worried about clear. Do we use less duration as our last one? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Less duration doesn't actually scale bleeding damage, does it? Oh, it's not that much damage. Let's just go chance the bleed. Deadly ailments, cruelty. I can't really swap out any gems, can I? I think we want to invest in some less duration, right? A little bit of less duration. It seems kind of important. I think we do that, right? Because that doesn't affect bleed duration. That just affects the amount of time. So with all of our minus duration, what is the rate that we can get the aftershock out? 0.58 seconds. Or is that our, like, lead? Oh, we need Resolute Technique. Whoops. So... 1.71... Skill duration, 0.89 seconds for that whole wheel? That's not worth it, is it? That ain't worth it. 1.25 seconds? Wait, where am I getting? Malevolence aura? Oh, Malevolence give increased skill effect duration. Oh, chat, why is this so bad for Earthquake? Oh God, that's so cringe. Oh, damn it. Now I do need the minus duration. God damn it, Malevolence. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, we do need the minus skill effect duration. It's a little too important, you know? Damage isn't looking bad, actually. Honestly. Definitely have had worse builds than this. Attack speed, onslaught. No, don't need crit. We need mana leech is what we need. How do I feel about this? We need reservation. I kind of don't want to go all the way up there for it. We could just drop Determination, Malevolence, Bark Skin. Okay, fuck Bark Skin. I guess we can just go Oath of the Magi and just get 30% movement speed. I don't hate that. We just don't need Bark Skin. It's just so whatever, you know. That does mean we have room for a Defiance banner. Okay, that's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. We don't need these nodes now. We're going full armor, right? We don't need anything else. We have Resolute Technique. We have a great amount of life. 177% is like El Primo. We are level 90 and worth of points. Our damage is okay, but we can scale it further. We still need a curse. Vulnerability. We still need... This is not a reflection of our real damage, by the way, because the moment we turn on 50% life, we get almost double DPS, so that's sweet. How much damage is that? 340% increase. Well, as we get better, right? Pride is just not worth it for the reservation, right? Herald of Purity. Flesh and Stone, no. War Banner. Oh, wow, we're that starving for increased, huh? Flame Golem. Yeah, there's not much else, huh? That's about it. Even Totem. Yeah, we don't benefit from Totem, do we? Sweet. So this really is the, we really are just a one-button build. I don't have any flasks. We have a right-click with Earthquake with huge melee strike range and Enduring Cry, which you can auto-trigger, right? Cast when damage taken, maybe? Because that's the only time I'm going to care about it. Cannot trigger totems, traps, mines, reservation, channeling skills. Okay, I can. Oh, sweet. 3,200 life. That's a little bit much. Buff grants, heal. Level 70. Level 70. I think we just go for the full cast when damage taken. And we just go for... I don't know, because if we lower this, we have to lower the heal as well. Although then again, maybe it's good, you know? Maybe that's a good thing. So we could do like a level 18, lose like 100 life off the heal, but we trigger at 2,400 life and we heal 1,800 minus, well, with the regen, is basically a full heal, right? I could justify that. Is there anything else we would cast when damage taken though? Let's see, we have our 6-link, Enduring Cry, these guys, Vulnerability that we can do. Is there any way to automate that? Can we automate Vulnerability without pressing a button? Now, don't do this. You could just hard cast it because it's the only thing we would have to hard cast. But we are a meme. Is there any way to automate it without pressing a button? We could do... What does less give? How much less damage do we have? We lose... This would be level 50. It would be trivial to get. We would have to get hit, though. So we would trigger it. It would cast for the full duration. Hard casting curses is the new meta? Is it? Because we can automate it. I'm just saying. It would be automatable. I mean, do we just go like... Oh, chat. I think we just have to hard cast it. God damn it. Fine. It's one button. It's one button. Okay. We're gooch. Okay. Yeah, but it would have a reduced effect. Not on cast when damage taken. It doesn't reduce effect, right? It only supported skills deal less damage. It doesn't make it worse of a curse. The curse is the same. It's one of the few ways to automate a curse without losing effect. The reason why, it's because you have to fucking hit yourself. Yeah, but we could hard cast it. It's just sad we have to press a button, you know? The whole appeal of the build was fuck flasks, right? We're going cast when damage taken, enduring cry. So we're just gonna get smacked and we heal it all back instantly. And that triggers pretty often, right? You can trigger, what, as often as you can cast on crit, right? As long as you can lose that much life. Do we pair it with like less duration, maybe? That's kind of hype. That means we lose the benefit of the fizz damage reduction, but I don't care. All we care about is the healing, right? So the healing then becomes over half a second. And we have this. And malevolence. I don't even know what the duration would be. That's so many cries. Duration is 0.44 seconds. Okay. That's not bad. So when we get hit, not damage over time, but we have regen. When we get hit, we're healing at a rate of 3,800 life a second, but only for like a fourth of a second. So we heal for 1,800. Cast when damage taken on 2,400. That's not bad. Plus we have innate regen anyway of 350, so you know, that helps for whatever that's worth. We can get regen nodes, but I don't hate this. Is there any big damage I'm missing here before we get into gear? This is not on low life, right? So when the enemy is not on low life and we just start the fight, we do 870,000 DPS on a 500 DPS axe with nothing else, right? Just 20 quality, not even the max shit. That's 500 DPS axe gets us that. If enemy is on low life, goes up to fucking insane. A lot. It goes to 1.6 million. So we get 90% more damage from it effectively. But it's not on all the time. So I don't know. I don't know, chat. It's complicated. We have endurance charges done. We still need a way to generate frenzies. We could. Yeah, because we have endurance charges now, right? We just need frenzies. What does enduring cry give? 1 endurance charge for 5 power, and we can get 5 endurance charges. I'm kind of thinking we spec out of endurance charges. We lose a minor amount of damage. But we do gain... we do gain points back 1, but 1 Enduring Cry in any context, and we get max, you know, endurance charges. Which also gives us fizz damage reduction. I'm kind of thinking, how much power do you get from unique bosses? It's 20, right? Yeah, we can do 20 power. We can have 1 endurance charge. So let's get the life regen one. So now we have 4 endurance charges, and that's fine. That's all we want. We lose, what, DPS here? 3.1? That's not worth it for all those points. 1, 2... Okay, so we have a lot of points back. We have, what, 6 points to play with? Splash. If we could get Fortify. Fortify sucks ass on bleed builds, though, right? Because you can't really build it on an Earthquake build. You could do Blood Rage on this build? What does Blood Rage do? That does nothing. It's worse than nothing. Why go Blood Rage? Oh, for frenzy charges? No. I know you can go like for frenzy charge on hit shit. I was thinking... Actually, how do we get frenzy charges? Frenzy charges on kill? No, not on this build, unfortunately. Scion could do it. Wait, did we just go Scion? We get the same more damage over time multiplier, right? So the damage is the same, but you lose 10% more because you don't have the frenzy charge node anymore, but everything else is the same. And you can go Raider for frenzy charges on hit, but you have to hit pretty often though, don't ya? Don't ya? Yeah, how can you give that up? Let's not do frenzy charges on kill. It used to be you can go anomalous blood rage and just get frenzy charges that way. We could go for like a sword mastery and just cheese it. And just get 8% chance to gain a frenzy charge when you hit, but that's kind of cheesy, right? I don't like it. It's kind of hard to get frenzy charges, isn't it? For now, we'll just do that for more life. 200% increased life. I don't know how we can easily get frenzy charges, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Frenzy charge on kill is trivial, but I'm worried more about single target. On a gladiator, how would you traditionally get frenzy charges for single target? Especially for a bleed build where we can't like keep spamming attacks. Because if we keep spamming attacks, we're never going to benefit from the more bleed node, right? It's just we're going to have one big bleed and then we're going to reapply it when the bleed runs out. Or if we have the mod on the tincture, we just extend it forever, which is not on here. We could get it. Okay, hold on. We need to update that. It's 2.4 meters. Save. And then our initial hit is going to have a range of... Oh, that's the initial impact. Oh, that's whatever. We have a really huge melee strike range of like 24 units or something. Vulnerability. There's really no way to get frenzy charges easily, huh? There's no way we can shatter. We don't do elemental damage. Well, let's think about this. If we lose the 10% more fizz from the frenzy charges because we can't generate them, which we should get, right? Because you get more damage percent just from having frenzy charges anyway. Like, turning off frenzies here, we lose, like, 25% damage. That's so much damage, guys. So what are ways we can generate frenzy charges as a duelist? There must be I think this is where we start diving into uniques, right? This is where we get that weird shit. Oh, how do we get... How do we get frenzies? Well, I need to full DPS this 1 second. Full DPS, aftershock. Full DPS. All right. Usurper's Penance. Okay. Well, no. We have to go accuracy. It gives us frenzy charges on crit. We deal 4% faster bleed with frenzies, and we do more damage over time with bleeding per frenzy. But we need to go accuracy and crit chance. It's a lot of damage. It's a great helmet. A lot of damage, great helmet, but fuck. Do we need to go accuracy and crit? That means we need to go precision. It's so much damage though, and it's free frenzies. We'll think about it. Gain a frenzy when you stun. No. No. Frenzy charge on hitting an enemy with no armor. That could work. Hold on. I could do that. Because if you overwhelm, the enemy has no armor, right? If you have 100% overwhelm or whatever, does that mean the enemy has armor? I think it does not mean that. How expensive are the Relicash boots? Probably hella. I'm not even gonna bother looking them up. Hold on, we're looking them up. It can't be that expensive. How expensive are Relicash boots actually? I know everybody's using them and they're in the new hot shit, but it would give us frenzy charges. Just saying. Oops, not frenzy. Relicash. 5 divines. That's how expensive they are. But it would solve our problems. That is true. Dark ray vectors. No. No. What does that do? No, I just need anything that generates it. Gain a frenzy charge on hit while blinded. We don't care about blind, right? Because we have resolute technique. The problem with this... Well, here's a question, Chad. I got a weird fucking question for you. Okay, this is a really weird question. Retaliation charm. If you have totems with ensnaring arrow, barrage, or whatever that stupid shit is, whatever, right? If you have chance to gain frenzy charge on hit while blinded, I have so many questions. Can the totems be blinded, or is that just you as a totem? So if you hit with the totem, you get blinded. I think that's not how it works, because otherwise reflect would work that way. So I guess my question is, if we have ensnaring arrow totems that we just throw out there, if we have ensnaring arrow totems that we throw out there, can we make retaliation charm work? I'm willing to use it as an amulet because it is a big DPS boost. And amulets are DPS boosts, right? It's worth thinking about if it works. Vivin Sack, no. Badge of the Brotherhood, no. No. Doedries, can't even use a flask. Eyes of the Great Wolf. Is there something frenzy related? Frenzy charge on kill, yuck. 5 is not a lot of divines. Well, if you don't play the game. There's really no easy way to do this, huh? Malakaro's Cruelty. Oh, this is poison shit, huh? Okay, I was about to say, like, oh, wait, if we have to get a little poison, I don't mind. Prismatic or Precursor's Emblem. Great for power charge stacking. Relicash, yeah, that's the way to do it. Relicash basically solves all of our problems, but Jesus, it's 5 divines. What the fuck? Red Trail. Gain. Oh, Red Trail. Oh, do we do Frenzy? Do we do Flicker Strike tech? Okay, because I can get immune to bleeding, right? Is that immune to bleeding or take no damage from bleeding? Immune to bleeding. Oh, shit. That's kind of inconvenient. So, with Red Trail, we get Fizz damage reduction while stationary all the time. We get 30% movement speed. We're not going to socket anything into it. We would get Frenzy Charge on hit while bleeding, and chance to inflict bleeding when hit by an attack. Oh my god, the math. What the fuck? Wait, how do I do this? If we throw out an Earthquake, we need to generate Frenzy Charges. Is there a way to get Ensnaring Arrow totems that don't cause bleeding when you have a build full of bleeding? Yes. But it's complicated. You have to convert everything to elemental. I think that still works, right? Ensnared enemies always count as moving. So you just have to convert to full elemental on this, right? So you go like Fizz to lightning, physical to lightning, and fuck, there's no easy way to do that, huh? I like how the real PoE gameplay is crafting the build. It's a puzzle. It's fun. We're doing something different. I don't know. We could do something like, I'm trying to think about how we convert this to elemental. Basically, the idea here is we make this so Ensnaring Arrow can't cause bleeding. We then have Red Trail. Hold on. What is the combo? So we have Red Trail. Okay, so we have a Red Trail. Sweet. What is the other one? Is it something Dream? Is it, no, Green Dream gives Frenzy Charge on kill. What's the combo with Red Trail? Something combos with this to make Flicker Strike have perfect, right? What is the Flicker Strike tech? You don't take any damage from bleeding, right? No damage from bleeding? Bleed? Something where it's like Golden Rule, that's what it was. Oh, God, I'm good at this game. Never played Flicker Strike. So this is like the OG, like how you can run Flicker Strike on any ascendancy in the game. You do Red Trail Boots, which gives you Flicker Strikes on hit while you're bleeding. And then you go Golden Rule to be bleeding inflict on, bleeding you inflict is reflected to you. And then you get increased armor res while bleeding. Poison you inflict is reflected to you. Wait, hold on. How does that combo? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Wait, why do these combo? I don't understand the mechanic. You gain a Frenzy Charge on hit while you're bleeding. You have a 50% chance to be inflicted in bleeding when hit by an attack. Oh, and then you Golden Rule to hit yourself. I get it. I get it. I get it. Here's the problem. We inflict a shit ton of bleed. Generally, you go Golden Rule Red Trail when you have like 99% elemental conversion. So that would hurt like shit. All of this for just Frenzy Charges. That's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We're not going to use it. Fuck it. I don't think it's possible to get easy Frenzy Charges unless we like steal something from another ascendancy. Oh, that doesn't look good, chat. That means we lose Outmatch and Outlast. That's such a huge amount of Fizz damage, though. I mean, mapping, it's trivial, right? You can get it on kill. Okay, whoop-de-doo. But single target, man. How do you get Frenzy single target on a bleed build that doesn't... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not frenzying, okay? I mean, worst comes to worst, we could frenzy on the bow. Frenzy, like ensnaring arrow, faster attacks, greater multiple projectiles, chain, all that shit, right? So you just earthquake, you wait till he starts bleeding, fucking stack all your frenzies and ensnaring arrows on the motherfucker, and then wait for him to stop bleeding, and then whack him again. What's our bleed length? Bleed length is... Bleed. Where's the bleed? I don't see it. No, really, I don't see it. Dots and degens, doesn't matter. What? Skill hit damage. I see the damage. Where's the... Just the duration of the bleed? No, it's not. Oh, there we go. Bleed. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Okay, it's right in front of me. Okay. Ha ha ha. Good meme, Gary. Bleed duration 6 seconds. Okay. For what single target? Map Oak? No. Fucking Pinnacles, bitch. I don't know if they have it for a melee build gem, but using mana forged arrows to cast Frenzy while I cast my other attack. No, melee doesn't get that, unfortunately. You would think like rage forged melee attacks would be like a thing where if you generate like 50 rage, you auto cast a melee attack. That would be sick. So our bleed duration is 6 seconds. So we bleed with the aftershock, and then we weapon swap, and then start like ensnaring arrow, and then frenzy. I mean, if I have to, it's the wombo combo. Alternatively, we just drop chain and we go like ballista. And then we have one of each ballista, and then maybe go like multi-totem. Wait, no, do you already get more than one ballista? Yeah, +2 max number of totems. Okay, so we just go ballista. We summon one of each. I think Frenzy Ballistas gives you frenzy charges? I don't even know. Oh, that's so complicated. Hold on, let's look it up together. Reddit. Frenzy Ballistas. Do they give you frenzy charges? Do charges interact with ballistas? Power charges and frenzy charges on the player will apply their effects to skills used by totems. Totems have a max power charge and frenzy charge limit of 0. Power and frenzy charges gained by totems are simply discarded. I think we just don't go totems. Frenzy. Oh, we could actually maim support. That's kind of cute. So we do something like that. Ensnaring arrow, faster attacks, frenzy, GMP, maim, and we just benefit from the maim. It's kind of cute. So now we have frenzy charges. I think that's how we have to do it. Obviously, Ralakesh would be best, but you know, is what it is. So we earthquake with the aftershock, inflict the huge 120% more damage bleed. Okay, boom, wonderful. Then we weapon swap to a bow. With only attack speed. That's the only thing we want on the bow. And maybe other mods that help out the damage, but otherwise we're just looking for attack speed. We have ensnaring arrow. We launch that out. We always hit. We have resolute technique. We frenzy, whatever. Get a bunch of frenzy charges, and we maim. So we want no extra frenzy charges, because we need to frenzy 3 times. And by the time, we have a bleed duration of 6 seconds. So by the time we weapon swap back, that should be more than enough time to like get the next bleed in, because the bleed gets extended with the frenzies, right? Because they have a chance to bleed. Not 100%, I don't think, but there is enough of a we're hitting him 4 times. So the bleed's gonna get extended, but it's not gonna be that long. So when that expires, then we go for the Omega bleed. I think that's what we do. Now the good news is our damage right now with a 500 base fizz axe is currently 1.3 million. And if we get a better axe, I mean, Jesus, I can only imagine. Is there any unique axes that we benefit from? Question mark? Yes. Maru Ekuri, the Legion Mace. This gives us 70% more damage. Wow. I think we might use that mace. How expensive is Marui this league? It must be cheap. Anything bleed related, I'm just assuming is just trivially cheap this league, right? Because who's playing bleed, right? Everybody's like, ooh, cock volatile dead, ooh, tech. Meanwhile, I'm betting it's 5C. 30C, 40, oh God. Yeah, it really is best in slot, isn't it? Let's see, Ulnatul's is just way less. And then Aziri's is great of an item, but... Although, well, hold on. What if we socket this in our main weapon? Does that make a difference on Aziri's? Because Aziri's gives us 30% more damage with Aftershock. It's a close call. In fact, it's extremely close. How much more rare is Aziri's Disfavor this league? Now that's going to be a more common item for sure. Because Aziri's Disfavor, we're giving up 7% more damage, but we get a shit ton of everything else. Aziri's Disfavor. Oh, it's 5 divines. Oh, that's adorable. Never mind. Mahrui. But that's a maul, which means we have to back out of these nodes, so we lose 10% damage. So out of all these, we lose 1.8% full DPS. Well, not really. We lose the 10% more damage. But in exchange, we get... Oh my God. Why is the damage so high? Why is the damage so high? Why does that give me so much damage to just get some, like, shitty increase nodes? Are we that desperate? Dude, this whole wheel gives me fucking 3.6 per node. I think we do something like that. Wow. Now I want to do the chill tech on this, so fuck the melee strike range. So I think now we do chill. Chill? Am I dumb? Did I not? Chill's which effect? Is that not a real mod? Your hits cannot be evaded while you're on low life. I'm sorry, wait. Fuck, are we going crit? Oh, never mind. Oh my God, is this a low life build? Wait, you just don't have accuracy? You have fucking 100% accuracy on low life? Okay, are we just redesigning the build? Oh, Gary. Oh, it's 5 divine. That's cute. Yeah, well. Well, no. No, Aziri's Disfavor is like 40C. Yeah, that's a mod? Hold on. How expensive would that be? Bleed. Oh, God damn it. Tincture. So hold on. What is low life? Where is it? Your hits cannot be evaded while you're on low life. 30C, 50C, 100C. Okay. Well. Okay. Never mind. We're redesigning the build. We're now crit, and we're using the, oh my god. Never mind. We're not even gonna... Oh, Jesus. Oh no, chat. What do we do here? That's so good. That means we can run petrified blood and shit. Gee, it's like there's a reason for it being 5 divines. Yeah. We're now no low life crit. Yeah. Like, actually. Because not only that, we can... Oh my god, we could even go like bloodthirst. Are we life stacking? Oh no! Oh god! That means we can use the helmet. The fucking, you know, the helmet. The fucking bleed helmet with frenzy charge shit. Not the coil. The coil's cute. Wow, the coil gives me 30% more damage. Well, there you go. That's 5 million DPS? Dude, what the fuck is going on? Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're looking for the helmet. Yeah, Usurper's Penance. Wow, that gives us frenzy charges too. Oh my god, it's so good. We have 100% accuracy because your hits can't be invaded while you're... Can't be evaded. Wow, I didn't even know that was a mod. Remember, you count as low life at 50% of life mastery. Yeah, that's better, but we would just go petrified blood anyway. Wait, that one is still there, right? Oh, you're right. I didn't save it. Okay, thank you. Well, that's fine. Okay, well, boo-hoo. It's 2.8 million without low life. 3.4 million with low life. Man. Oh my god, this build almost makes itself, chat. We have to. So we farm with the cock build until we get 5 divines? No, we don't. Here's what we do. We go with a regular ass bleed mace until we get Mahuri, whatever. That's like half a divine. Well, now it's like a third of a divine. Because low life is 30%, right? Nope! Casca, motherfucking, they changed it. Holy shit. It's now 50% of life. So if we go up to pain attunement here. Oh, it doesn't list it. It's 50% life. The life mastery makes it even better. It's 55% of your life is low life at that point. So there you go. In addition to that, it also means we have an easier time regenning because Brink of Death gives you 4% life regen when you're on low life. Oh, chat, and it's petrified blood at 55% of your life. Oh my, the build. This is gonna be build of the week. You guys know this, right? That's such a good mod. How did nobody tell me this existed? Your hits can't be evaded while you are on low life. Now I don't even want to play a bleed build. Now I just want to play any build. All petrified blood builds, or low life builds in general, any low life build, you get no accuracy problems. But the moment a single content creator tells you how good it is, this is a tincture where there's only like, how many are for sale right now? It looks like, oh yeah, 5. And one is evaded as a divine a day ago. And I'm thinking that's probably gonna be the price. Like it should be like a 5 divine mod. I don't even know why. Such a rare mod. Dude, look at this. 60 chaos, both mods I want. And it's high rolled. This guy should be selling this for like 5 divines. This is disgustingly underpriced. Is there any other tincture that just has that? 12 chaos, the Culling Strike one. Chat, did we just say fuck it and not even play a gladiator? Do we go non-bleed? They changed low life threshold? Yep. They made it 50%. Or 55% with the life mastery. They made it a lot easier to attain and enemies get low life faster. So when I said bleed the whatever this is, the 80% increased damage on low life enemies, that's at when they're at half health. Wow, damaging hits always stun, bleeding you inflict your hits. It seems like in general, this is just a really underpriced mod. All damage can shock, damage penetrates lightning resistance, your hits cannot be evaded. 4 divines, that sounds right. 12C seems criminally underpriced. But it's on the Culling Strike one, so it's kind of shitty, right? No, Fonzie. Am I a dumbass? I didn't realize you could get your hits cannot be evaded while you're on low life. And it's selling for like 12 chaos on the shittiest base. And like a divine. Actually, not even a divine. Like, where is it? This. 60 chaos, 83% increased damage, and your hits can't be evaded. So I'm thinking we do low life, bleed, we get frenzy charges from, what is it? Usurper's Penance? What is the price of that? I know everyone's using it, but what's the price of it? Usurper's Penance. A chaos. It's a chaos. I hate tinctures because I have to unbind the key for it or I'll toggle it off. Or you go based and you say, fuck it, and we're never going to use any flasks at all. Although, at this point, well, no, if we are a bleed build, we don't want any flasks because you still get the 120% more damage for bleeding, which is like the old weapon craft, right? But better. I think this is a build. I think this, ooh, is it build of the week? I don't know. It's pretty fucking good. So you go low life. You then you get free frenzy charges. You get a shit ton of bleed speed. Do you go Slayer? Let's think about this. If you go Slayer, you get max endurance and frenzy charges, right? Is it frenzies based on endurance or endurance based on frenzies? You get endurance based on frenzy charges, +1 max frenzy charges. But that does mean you have to go to the right side of the tree, don't you? Oh, that's so complicated. So if we go low life, we're at 55% health, petrified blood. We could go bloodthirst. That's an option. So are we going Dark Ray Vectors? No, we're not going Dark Ray Vectors. That's for like Flicker Strike. We're stacking Frenzies because we get bleed speed. How much bleed speed are we getting per Frenzy? We get a 4% dot over time multiplier for bleeding per Frenzy. And we get bleeding deals 4% faster per Frenzy. As a base, you would get 4 Frenzies for 16% faster bleeding, which is great. I mean, that alone represents this node, and this node is 12% full DPS, so it's pretty fucking good. And then you would get another 1 or 2 elsewhere, which would give you 24% faster bleeding. Wow. So why not go Flicker? Because we're bleeding. That's why we're not going Flicker. And we want to win. Man, I'm wondering if these nodes are even worth it. Probably not, right? That's worth it. That's worth it. These are not. Actually, it's probably worth it to drop out of this whole life wheel, isn't it? Because we have so much life already. Skills costing life is fine, because we don't cast that often. low life. Bleed duration is probably fine. We could go for the 10% more life. That wouldn't be that hard to get, right? Just get no life mod on the chest, get 15% increased life, and then just get 2 other masteries, but that's 2 whole life wheels. That's like here and here somewhere. Somewhere. But we could do it. It wouldn't hurt. That would make Bloodthirst a lot better. So bleed explosions, basically, if we go Guardian. What configs concocted this DPS? Well, enemy is moving because we have Ensnaring Arrow. Enemy is bleeding because we're a bleed build. We are capped to a single bleed because we are using the Tincture. And the enemy is maimed from our Ensnaring Arrow offhand, right? We're using Challenger charges, Endurance charges, and Frenzy charges. And we have nothing in the custom modifiers. When we turn on low life, our damage goes from 2.7 million to 3.3. I don't know if that's worth it, but it does do more damage. We do have Rasalsla's Coil and Mahuri Ekri as our main hand, and that's it for unique. So if we take off the belt, we put on the shitty axe, we're looking at 600,000 bleed DPS with a Tincture. Yeah. The evasion doesn't matter. We're still Resolute Technique, by the way. We're not even crit. Now, if we put on the belt, and we put... Oh, well, the belt's not even that much. Basically, the Equi. But it's like a 40C weapon, right? You don't even need to 6-link the fucking thing. We have our chest, right? Because we're weapon swapping. So we don't even need our weapon to have gems in it. So this is just what it is, you know? And we could buy a better one. Plus or minus 7% more damage. Don't pay attention to the 14 million number here. That's not our DPS. That's our total damage of the bleed over the period of time, which is not an accurate source of DPS. So I think we need to just exclude that. It's really 2.1 million right now. We do have a lot of life though, 192%. If we went down here, we would have had another 214% with 10% more if we got 1 more life mastery. We do have extra points. That's 3.6% full DPS. That's pretty fucking great. Let me just go regen maybe. We don't have any life flask though. That's what's scary. There's nothing anywhere I can grab as like an extra point. That's so cringe. I don't even know what else to grab. Melee damage? Wait, is there like a mace node? Okay, boom. 3% more DPS. Easy peasy. Not enough mana to use skills. That's solved with like 1/2 of a mana roll on 1 piece of gear. It solves itself. Well, plus we haven't even turned on Petrified Blood yet. This is gonna end up being a low life build. The build's not even close to being done. We're just theory crafting here. Yeah, this is just theory crafting. Plus, we still need to account for, we're not using totems. What am I forgetting here? We have a curse. What was I just thinking of? Oh, we don't even have Petrified Blood on, which means we're still missing shit, right? If we're low life, we don't even need precision because we get full accuracy all the time. So if we are at low life, well, whatever. We get full accuracy, right? We have Resolute Technique without the downside, so we can crit. It's not going to help our bleed, but we can do it for Frenzy charges with the helmet. Stop taking extra small life nodes. They're not worth it. Weapon swap to Ensnaring Arrow. Yep. Gotta make bleed work. No flasks? Based. Aftershock has to hit enemy that isn't already bleeding. Hey! Live life on the edge, you know? Alternatively, we could just go for less duration on the earthquake. I think I already have. Yeah, we already have a shit ton of less duration. I could just... Oh, less duration doesn't scale the bleed, does it? Oh, I don't think it does. What is our bleed duration? Calculations, aftershock. Bleed duration is 6.67 seconds. Oh, less duration doesn't affect that, does it? Wait, is there like a way to back out of a bleed mod here, maybe? Oh, that's not good. Faster bleed. Damage over time multiplier. Man, there's really not bleed duration anywhere, huh? I'm just getting a shit ton of bleed. Where's my duration coming from? Bleed faster, bleed faster. Enemy bleed duration, bleeding mastery. Oh. Oh, it's that. Oh, that helps. Bleed duration, 4 seconds. I think 4 seconds is better. 4 seconds is better. You're gonna end up spending more time POBing this than playing when you realize how god-awful it plays. Does it, though? Think about it, though. It's so juicy. It's so juicy. Okay, what do you guys... What, is this supposed to turn into, like, a Cyclone build? Where we do, the Tincture for, like... Hold on. Just Tincture. We'll just search up Tincture, okay? Then we have, like, low life. Your hits can't be evaded. Search. Which... Why? Your hits cannot be evaded while you are on low life. What? Low cannot be evaded. What? Wait, what's the mod called? Your hits can't... Oh, sorry. Can't be evaded. Okay, fine. Still missing something here. Search? Okay, that works. Can I just... Can I just search up Tincture? The fuck? Wait, how did I do that earlier? How did I search up all tinctures with this mod? It's so weird. Well, what am I doing wrong? Trade. Tincture. Tincture. Give me any tincture. Low life. Okay, this is the mod. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Do I just not look up tincture? Sorry. So if we do go with a dumbass Cyclone build, the build is enabled with 12 chaos. Or we could go the new dual strike and just fucking wreck shit with all that crit chance. Because that plus 25% to crit strike chance, that's base. So it basically makes it you always crit when enemies are on full life. I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. All damage can shock. That bleeding is so good. Hilariously, you can scale this to be 100%, but... Actually, what if we go elemental? What does that do? Damage would penetrate... If we meme it up in no life flask, damage would be 48% damage penetration on lightning res. You could have fixed your cock build? No, you'd have to go low life. That feels like it's worse. Like, yeah, it would solve accuracy without having to have all the accuracy rolls, but that's the only... They already have life rolls on them, I think. I feel like there's a build out there. There's a build out there, chat. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end stream early tonight. Oh, why, Gary? Because I didn't have a lot of time tonight. Okay, this music is going a little bit too hard. I didn't have a lot of time tonight, and I figured, hey, it'd be a fun time to do this. I think I'm gonna mess with this in my own time. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna mess with this in my own time. I think there's a build somewhere in the distance, somewhere out there. There's a build with tinctures, but it's complicated. And I think your hits cannot be evaded when you're on low life is very, very powerful. And it's probably the most powerful tincture. But I have to think about it. It's hard. I don't know yet. The build is in Gary's dreams. It is. But that's why it's my job to take it out of my brain and manifest it into the game. And then put it in build of the week so y'all can praise me for the rest of time. Chat, how would it feel if I made a build in build of the week? How I can hold that over your heads for the rest of time? It's gonna happen. One day. All right, everyone, have a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Goodbye. I can't press the exit button. God damn it. Where is it?